Hello, my name is Tim. I am Tim Late and I am an alcoholic. I was driving and it got cloudy really quickly, like a storm had rolled in, and it got dark really quickly. And I had to pull over because it was to me it was so dark I couldn't see the road. And I thought, wow, you know, this is pretty crazy. I should get looked at. The main doctor and 15 students, and they sat in a semicircle, and I was sitting in the middle. And they said, well, you've got a retinal disease. It's called retinitis pigmentosa, which basically means the retina at the back of the eye is being eaten away, and the information going from your eyes to your brain isn't getting through. That's why you're having trouble seeing. And he went quiet. I'm like, okay, what do we do about it? And he said, well, there's nothing we do about it. It's just what it is. You can't fix it. I'm like, well, of course you can fix it. It's my eyes. Like, just, why don't I get an eye replacement or something like that? And they're like, no, it's not your eye, it's your retina, and we can't fix it. So I thought to myself, so what are you saying? And he looked at me square in the face. He said, you're going blind. When the eyesight went and the bank wanted me to start getting help, I kind of refused everything. In fact, I definitely refused everything, and I started going out to the bars more often. The drinking would go on for days. It would binge drinking for days and days. I was doing erratic things, and I had a completely erratic behavior. I had been banned from the bar that was across the street for bad behavior, and I spent a night in the drunk tank. So I've got a master's degree in economics from the University of Queens, and I'm laying in a jail cell and thinking to myself, I don't think I have a problem. I'm just going to sober up here, and I just won't act stupid anymore. I won't misbehave out in public. So I just didn't go out in public. The liquor store would bring the bottles across the street. They had my credit card on file, so I would just pick up the phone, call them, and one of the clerks would run the bottle over. At the time, I'd received a letter from the bank indicating that I was going to be permanently on long-term disability, and that there was no real job for me to come back to. And I believe that set me off drinking for an entire week. Well, I woke up in the hospital. Apparently I hadn't been answering my phone for a few days. I don't even recall how many days I'd been passed out or what had happened during that period of time. I woke up in the hospital, and my parents were there, and they said, you know, you've got to start getting some help, or we can't have anything to do with you anymore. I still thought I was only going to be here for 8 weeks to learn how to drink properly. So we went through our group day after day, and we had a very tight group. We bonded very closely, all of us. The numbness of drinking and medicating yourself started to go away, and I felt like crying every minute of the day. I felt lost, and I felt that I had let everybody down, that I was a failure, and that I was never going to be able to bounce back.
My deepest hope right now is to be able to walk by myself from here to Fresh Start. That's my deepest hope right now. Just because it's going, the fact that I have to rely on other people to get to recovery right now bothers me. Because I should be able to get to recovery on my own. And with the proper skills, I will be able to get to recovery on my own. So my first goal right now, as far as dealing with the disability, dealing with the blindness, is getting from here to Fresh Start and home again safely.